Hey, what's happening, guys? Mike Moo here. I wanted to share this with you. This is one of those items where I can't believe that it took so long to find. There's one company that makes it. This is called the Foodshield. I'll have a link down below. Check it out. This is one of those vacuum food saver type of devices. But what's special is that it actually has a little suction nozzle. You see that thing? That thing comes out, and this is the key in saving a lot of money on not having to buy those proprietary chamber type bag systems that are really expensive. You can use any number of bags, like a vacuum chamber bag, which is kind of expensive, or you can actually, in my case, what I use it a lot for is actually for my coffee. So this is one of those things where you need a vacuum chamber type of system, which is not only really expensive and cumbersome, you see it's also fully shielded as well from the sun, and this is obviously really perfect for coffee. But before I get to that, you can get a lot of these cheaper type of poly bags. I think this is a 3 milliliter. This is one of the sample bags that they give you in here. You could get these really cheap. But the point in this and the way this works, obviously, is that you just basically stick the bag through here, have this little nozzle right here. Go ahead and I'll do a little bit close up here. See that little nozzle right here that comes out? This thing is just like a suction straw. It suctions right in to the bag, so you seal it perfectly that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take some of this coffee, some of my Jose's organic French roast that I'm obviously not going to finish right away. I'm going to just demonstrate this real quickly by going ahead and putting some of this coffee in this bag. This isn't the ideal bag for it. I'm just using this as an example. And you'll notice that this bag is going to be a lot cheaper. I'll probably have some links down below also in some other recommended bags. But, it's clear. It doesn't have that proprietary chamber thing, and the seals just as well as the more expensive type of food saver type of bags or chamber bags that you get. So then I go ahead and I basically set how thick the size of how thick the plastic bag is. And, you can play around with that to figure out, what setting works best for you. Make sure that none of the food gets in there that way. Put it right here along this chamber. And then I basically close it up, lock it down, and then just press on start. And what this will do is it'll completely seal. See, it'll suck all the air out of here. A reasonable amount of air. Just like a regular vacuum saver. Right? And then when I think it's about ready, or I've suctioned out enough, I just go ahead and press this nozzle button out here. It moves the nozzle back in there and it seals it while still maintaining a decent amount of the suction, or however much that it sucked up in there. This is the countdown timer of roughly how long it's going to be underneath this heating seal. And so you see now I have a perfectly sealed, you can see a little close up of that if you can. I don't know if this will focus on it because I'm on Osmo Pocket. It does a nice seal on there. So now I have a sealed coffee that's going to hold a lot better than something that's just out in the air. All right, now enough about that. I can actually just seal this directly in my actual original coffee bag, just exactly the same way. I go ahead and slide this down underneath like so. And then I'm actually going to increase the length of time that this sets sealing, because this is an actual much thicker bag material. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this nozzle isn't shall we say that there's actually a suction nozzle right here. Hopefully that's not in the way. And then I just do the same thing. I click on start. It sucks out all the air. And then when I'm ready, I just take the nozzle out, and it basically just does a nice seal on there, a heat seal, and it removed all the air in there. This bag of coffee is going to last a little bit longer than if I had just obviously left it out. So see, now I actually have a sealed bag of coffee. Right? I've noticed for this, because there's actually oils in this coffee that get along the bag. Obviously, it's better if you have a cleaner seal. This way, less air gets out. But this is infinitely better than just leaving it or doing one of those bag clip things until you can get around to drinking all the coffee. Okay, so this also features a couple of other things. It has a water chamber extraction, so that if you do happen to suck up too much of liquid, let's say you got a marinade or something, you're sucking up some of that stuff by mistake, there's a nice big chamber so you can empty it. So anyways, this is the regular model. There's actually a flagship model that I'm probably going to get instead of this one because I like it so much. I think it's worth the upgrade, which has a bigger water chamber over here, and also I think a wider seal over here. Okay, so I won't really know until I get that replacement one to get a real feel for it, see if it's completely worth the upgrade or not. But I think this model itself is worth it for a lot of people. All right, that's it for this quick little introduction and review of the Foodshield. And this has a model number that's for the United States. It says US 290. I'll have links down below for this, so please go and check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. By the way, you can also use regular bags. If you're sealing non-food products, you can also use regular bags just to seal. And if you don't want to vacuum seal it, you can also just use this as a sealer as well. I have specifications and everything down in the description below. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.